Nirvishesha Sunyavadi
Harine
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Nanda
Shri Advaita
Hare Krishna
Gadadhara Srivasadi
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Hare Hare
Hare Hare Namo Krishna
Yadavaya Namaha
Hare Hare Govinda Ram
Imadusudana
Hare Hare Hare
Pangong Langayate Girim
Yati Fata Mahatmande
Shri Gurum Dinatarinam
Paramananda Madhavam
Shri Chaitanya Mishwaram
Hare Tat Sat
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, happy Ekadashi. Today we will continue with the reading from Sri Chaitanya Sikshamrita of Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Okay. Continuation of the nature of the Varna and Ashrama. Nature of the mixed lower classes, Antyaja Swabhava. The nature of the Antyaja people are being without the understanding of what is to be done and what is not to be done, without proper behavior, always fond of quarrels, extremely selfish, gluttony for filling the belly, without marriage rules. If these natures are not given up, then there is no nature of human. So, the human nature is only of the four types.
So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is explaining if someone has no human qualities, then they tend to have the Antyaja Swabhava.
So, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is telling if someone is not having human qualities, then they tend to have the Antyaja Swabhav.
That means they're not having any Vedic rules.
That means they do not have any Vedic rules.
So uh, he's recommending that to practice devotional service is give up these lack of rules.
So, he says to practice devotional service, one has to give up. What was the last thing he said?
The lack of rules.
This lack of rules. The nature, okay, next. Lack of rules. The determination of caste according to nature is scientific and recommended by the Arya Rishis. The duty is to accept the instincts or qualities and corresponding actions according to the nature. If actions against the nature is done, then those actions will be not good or fruitful. A portion of any nature is called genius in English. Changing nature, mature nature is not easy. Oh, okay. Mature nature. Therefore, while working according to one's nature, maintain life and strive for paramartha. In this Indian state, human beings have acquired the four castes from the above mentioned four natures. When one is situated in the society, is according to the division by caste, then all social actions become naturally fruitful and there is auspiciousness in the world. The society in which the caste system is adopted, not the Varna system is adopted, their society is based on science and is worshipped by all mankind. Some may doubt that when the human beings of the European continent have always done big tasks and been respectable in other countries without accepting the Varna system, then there is no real need to accept the Varna system. This doubt is futile because European nations are very young and modern. Humans of the younger race are often stronger and more daring. Due to that strength and courage, they are doing so many things in the world by collecting many knowledge, science, techniques that has been obtained from the people of previous race. If the nation becomes gradually older, then due to the absence of science-based society, it will collapse very quickly because of the presence of the Varna system among the Indian Aryan. Varna symptoms are manifesting even in old age. Romans and Greeks were once stronger and more virile than, than modern Europeans. What is their situation today? They have become different, devoid of the signs of caste by accepting the religion and symptoms of other modern nations. And so they no longer feel proud of their bravery of their native heroes. In our country, even though the Aryan race is much older than the Romans and Greeks, but they are very proud of the previous brave men of India. Why? Only because the Varnashrama system was very strong in force. Their, their Varna symptoms did not go away. King Kinga having been having been having been killed by the Mlechas, is still known to everyone as a warrior born in Ramachandra's dynasty. No matter how much people of India have fallen due to old age and Varna system, as long as the Varna system prevails, they will they will by Aryans never they will be by Aryans, never an Aryan. People of Aryan origin like Romans and so on in Europe have mixed with the Antyaja caste people like Han and Bhandal. If we discuss the present society of the European nation, it will be seen that whatever beauty there is that the society is also by taking shelter of the inherent nature of caste. In Europe, a person with a mercantile nature likes only business and flourish through trade and commerce. A person who is of Kshatriya nature adopts military line or the action of soldiers. Those who are Shudra nature, love to do some general service. In fact, no society can function without adopting caste Varna system to some extent. Lower and higher status based on Varna and nature are also seen in marriage ceremonies. Although Varna system was adopted to some extent and established the Society of European Castes, that caste system did not take full form scientifically among them. As much the civilization and knowledge advanced in Europe, to that extent the caste system will be more complete. There are two types of method in all matters, that is unscientific method and scientific method. As long as the unscientific method is not followed, the scientific method is not followed, the activity continues to be unscientific in the unscientific way. For example, the steamboat was not prepared according to scientific methods. Unscientific boats, etc., were used for navigation. The society is also like that, that is, till the caste system is not run in a perfect manner in the country, its unscientific precursor continues to run the society of that country. The unscientific primary caste system has been driving force of society in Europe, in short, everywhere except India. For this reason, India is called Karma Kshetra, place of action. Okay.
Uh, You put a line there.
Put a line there.
Put a uh, this uh, writing of Bhakti Thakur uh, goes gives a broad conception of human society.
So this writing of Bhaktivinoda Thakur gives a broad conception of the human society.
And what we were reading earlier, he spoke a lot about Lord Chaitanya.
What we read earlier, he spoke a lot about Lord Chaitanya.
And this now he's speaking on the Aryan culture.
Just now, he's speaking on the Aryan culture.
That, according to the Varnashrama system, people tend to follow whatever their nature is.
According to the Varnashrama system, people tend to follow according to whatever their nature is.
And so that way they scientifically divided the society.
So, in that way, they scientifically divided the society.
Uh, uh, and now India followed the scientific system of Varnashrama.
India followed the scientific system of Varnashrama,
And the rest of the world didn't really follow it.
and the rest of the world didn't really follow it.
They did it in a kind of uh, different way.
They did it in a kind of different way.
And Prabhupada was saying that the thing he could not establish was Varnashrama.
And Srila Prabhupada was saying the thing that he could not establish was Varnashrama.
That he wanted to have the people follow the Varnashrama system.
That he wanted the people to follow the Varnashrama system.
Next.
The current caste rules are corrupt. Now the question is, whatever the caste system that is currently being observed in India in healthy condition? Question mark. The answer is no. Even after the caste system was fully established in India, finally due to contacting diseases, many sufferings and degradations were seen in India. Otherwise, even though the Indians retired from war due to old age, they could have happily settled in the role as advisors to other nations like a retired elder brother. It is necessary to consider what the unhealthiness is. Brahmanism is determined as per activity. At the beginning of the Treta Yuga, when scientific discussions of the Aryan caste were sufficient, at that time Varnashrama system was established.
So, Srila Prabhupada, he wanted to establish in Islam Brahmins.
So Srila Prabhupada, he wanted to establish Varnashrama in ISKCON, mainly Brahmanas.
People who knew the scriptures.
People who knows the scripture.
And they could advise
who,
people to lead their life in a more spiritual way.
and they could advise people to lead their life in more spiritual way.
So that was his hope.
So that was his hope.
But he was taking Yamanas and Lectures and people that didn't follow Vedic culture and elevating them to Brahmana Vaishnavas.
So he was taking people from Yavanas and Mlechas, people who don't follow the Vedic system, and he was elevating them to Vaishnavas and Brahmanas and Vaishnavas. As, as mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam, no, 11.17.10 to 13. Okay. In the beginning, in Satya Yuga, there is only one social class called Hamsa, to which all human beings belong. In that age, all people are unalloyed devotees of the Lord from birth, and thus learned scholars call this first age as Krita Yuga, or the age in which all religions' duties are perfectly fulfilled. In Satya Yuga, the undivided Veda is expressed by the syllable Om, and I am the only object of mental activities. I become manifest as the four-legged bull of religion, and thus the inhabitants of Satyayuga, fixed in austerity and, and free from all sins, worship me as Lord Hamsa. O greatly fortunate one, at the beginning of Treta Yuga, Vedic knowledge appeared from my heart, which is the abode of the air of life in three divisions as Rik, Sama, and Yajur. Then from that knowledge I appeared as threefold sacrifice. In Treta Yuga, four social orders were manifested from the universal form of the personality of Godhead. The Brahmanas appeared from the Lord's face, the Kshatriyas from the Lord's arms, and Vaishyas from the Lord's thighs, and the Shudra from the legs of the Almighty form. Each social division was recognized by its particular duties and behavior.
We're in the Kali Yuga,
So we are in the Kali Yuga.
and the four yugas, Satya, Treta, Dharma, Kali.
So there are four yugas: Satya, Treta, Dwapara, Kali.
And gradually, Kali Yuga, they lose all their uh, spiritualism.
What's that?
Kali Yuga, gradually they are more and more degraded.
In Kali Yuga, they are more and more degraded.
But in
Gradually, there
this
is no
Kali
spiritual
Yuga,
wisdom.
Lord Chaitanya appeared, and he wants to deliver all the people
So in this Kali Yuga, Lord Chaitanya appeared, and he wants to deliver all the people
by chanting the holy names of Krishna.
by chanting the holy names of Krishna. The rule during that time was that every person would get caste according to his nature, and according to that caste, he would get the qualification to perform the action specified by the caste. The work of the world was conducted in a beautiful manner by the rules of division of labor and the rules of determining the nature. One who did not have the father's caste was classified by nature alone. Vedic history, Jabali and Gautama, Janashruti and Chitraratha are examples of this, without whom the caste of the father was specified. By seeing both the nature and lineage, the caste was determined. determined. Agniveshya himself became a Maharishi by the name Jatukarna in Navishyanta dynasty, and, and in his lineage arose the famous Brahmana lineage called Agni Veshyayana. Jahanu, the son of Hotraka in the Aila dynasty, attained Brahmanahood. In the Bharata dynasty was Bharatwaja, whose name was Vit- Vitatha Raja. In this lineage, Naradi's son became Kshatriya and Garga's son became Brahmana. Maudgalya, Gotras, Shatananda, Kripacharya, etc. were born in the dynasty of Bharyashva king. Such examples are numerous in the scriptures. I've mentioned only a few of them. At the time when such genuine reforms were in vogue, the fame of India was influential and powerful as midday sun. All nations all nations then worshipped Indians as kings, controllers and gurus. At that time, people of countries like Egypt, China, etc. used to take advice from Indian with respectful fear.
Uh, so India was having very advanced spiritual culture,
So India was having very advanced spiritual culture.
and in the Federation of Hindu Federation, different countries have taken some assets.
So in the separation of the Hindu Federation, different countries have taken some assets.
So they had Buddhists, Hindus, uh, in Japan. They're saying that the culture of the worshippers of the forefathers
So there were
also came to India.
So in Japan, they are saying that the worshippers of the forefathers they also came to India.
And Indochina, they all have some aspect of Indian culture.
And Indo-China, they also have some aspects of Indian culture.
When Narendra Modi went to a recent Asian summit,
So when Narendra Modi went to the recent ASEAN summit,
they played Ramchandra drama,
they played
dance drama.
they played Ramchandra drama.
Uh, so I when I went traveling to Russia, they had Russian data.
So when I was traveling to Russia, they had a Russian Veda.
I don't know its history, but in that Russian data, they had different aspects of Indian history.
I don't know, it has some history, but they were saying in the Russian Veda they had different aspects of Indian history.
You're right, So, you have people like some people are military, some people are scientists and intellectuals,
So,
some people are business, and some people are workers.
so we have people of different nature. Some people are in military, some people are in scientists in different fields, and some people are mm, what was the last thing you said?
Workers.
Workers. Yeah.
So, uh, although they probably don't follow a caste system or
Although
Varnashrama,
also although they don't firmly follow the caste system of Varnashram,
but still they have people who are doing different kinds of have different kinds of nature.
still people are doing work according to their different kinds of nature.
So Lord Chaitanya, whatever nature a person has, he would engage them in chanting Hare Krishna.
So Lord Chaitanya, whatever nature people would have, he would raise them to the chanting of Hare Krishna.
And things are very mixed up
But
in Kali Yuga.
things are very mixed up in Kali Yuga.
But uh, Lord Chaitanya, he elevates people by his causeless mercy.
Lord Chaitanya, he elevates people by his causeless mercy.
Even if you chant Panchatattva name, Hare Krishna name, uh, Lord Chaitanya delivers you.
Even if you chant the Panchatattva name, Hare Krishna name, Lord Chaitanya delivers you.
And people get a very sublime taste by chanting the holy names.
People would get very sublime taste by chanting the holy name.
So we're living here in the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya.
So we are living here in the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya.
So he has taught us that we should chant the holy name, and that way we can advance spiritually.
So he has taught us we should chant the holy name. In that way we can advance spiritually.
And no matter where in the world you are, by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, you can get a sublime taste.
No matter wherever in the world you are, by chanting the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, you would get the sublime taste.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Any questions? Like in Cambodia, they have the Angkor Wat,
like in Cambodia, they have the Angkor Wat temple.
and in Thailand, they have a dance drama Rama King.
So in Thailand they have this what drama? Dance drama called the Rama King.
Rama King.
Rama King. Poultry. Rama King. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept our respectful obeisances. Guru Maharaj ki jai. Guru Maharaj, today we don't even have comments today.
Huh?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Jai Guru Maharaj, Jai Guru Dev.
Go for that. Hurry for.
Jai Guru Maharaj, pranams. Jai Guru Maharaj.
For. Devotees here today.
So there are the Japanese devotees here today. Where are they? Can you please raise your
Swagatam.
Suswagatam?
Welcome.
Welcome.
If you have any question, you can draw up. Okay. What is
Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances.
Your voice is so low. Sikko integrate.
what?
আপনার ভয়েস অনেক ডাউন হয়ে গেছে।
Ashirwad, blessings.
Oh, who's fighting Guru Maharaj?
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to Guru Maharaj's virtual book table from Sri Dham Mayapur. And today we have a fortunate devotees who are participating in the book distribution. Sankapani Narasimha Prabhu from Mumbai, one Srimad Bhagavatam set. Sudhir Sundar Das from Malaysia, one Srimad Bhagavatam set. Sakshi Jaiswal from Lucknow, one Srimad Bhagavatam set. Jayananda Gaur Haridas from Chennai, two Gitas. Vinodini Gaurangi Das from Assam, two Bhagavad Gitas, and Harjit Kaur from Bangalore, one Gita. Jayada Rukmini Devidasi from Dhamadash Yatra, five Gitas. Prema Bhakti Lata Devidasi from Chennai, six Gitas. Raghukula Prandas from Assam, three Gitas. Dr. Pradeep Bhattacharya from Chennai, one Srimad Bhagavatam set. E.G. Parandhaman from Chennai, two Gitas. Sushil Madhavdas from Bardhavan, two Gitas. Matreshwari Mohini Devidasi from Mayapur, eight Gitas. Sripati Achyutadas from Chennai, 16 Bhagavad Gitas and 108 small books. Rati Malini from Bangalore, 35 Gitas and 350 small books. A perfect 1:10 ratio, highly appreciated Mataji. Good long standing example. And from Kasades we have Yugula Devidasi, Jhaur Hui, 10 Gitas, Toshan Krishna Das, 2 Gitas, Srila Prabhupada Transcendental Book Distribution Key. Also, these devotees get a special Narasimha Puja and few hours from now in Sriram Maipur. All of you devotees also bless them, calling out loudly after me. Nitai Gauranga! Please pass on this wonderful opportunity of participating in the pastime of Guru Maharaj in distributing Srila Prabhupada books, even if it is a single Bhagavad Gita and just 10 small books. Yes, it is 1:10 ratio. Please do WhatsApp Guru Maharaj's virtual book table at any time to announce your contribution at +919434760402 +919434760402. Stay tuned for tomorrow's Lord Chaitanya's class. And now prayers, let's pray for the speedy and full recovery of Guru Maharaj. And of course, our prayers include for all those who are celebrating their anniversaries for their well-being and blissful Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Let us offer our respectful, humble obeisances at all the Vaishnavas. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki.